Probably the best piece I've seen today. Cavity through all the way, and dog tooth all inside. Sweet, huge piece too. Congrats, man.
Yeah, thanks.
Okay, a weird slice sideways. Here it goes. Woohoo! Some teeth loose. Junk. Alright. Hey, I got something. 1 out of 5, or 4.5. Little black pebble in there. There's the cap. Alright, I'll take it. Score. Actually, there's light coming in. You can see the crystal underneath there. That worked out pretty good. Just came out of the acid dip. Look at that. I'm not sure if I noticed that before. It's got some bryozoan pattern there for the leaf fossil. Some more on this side. Super cool. Alright, we got 2 to show. My dry spell kind of finished. I got this guy. Nice. It's actually a full clam, but one side is drusied out. Let's see how many points we got. Alright, still all druzy. Full cavity. Nice specimen piece. And this guy here just came out with some nice points. A couple right there. Nice gemmy fragment. Got a little beauty here for you. Look at those growth lines. Very, very nice specimen. Alright, this might be my second best piece. Even still has a root in it, but at least it has a cavity all the way through. And some decent looking teeth. Sweet. Hey everybody, Anthony here, and thanks for watching Crystal Miner Rocks. I made it out to Rucks Pit. Yes, the actual quarry. So that is really the distinction. It is not Fort Drum Crystal Mine where Eddie set up shop when the pit actually did close. Of course, for many years, everybody used the name synonymously, and it was, of course, Eddie's, Rucks. And but it was not Rucks Pit. It was Fort Drum Crystal Mine, further a couple of miles down the road. So anyway, this place has changed ownership many times. I believe it's just cattle grazing, property right now. But a lot of the fill from the pit, which is now filled in and it's a lake, is still there. And PacificGeoLab was able to organize a 4-day event. I was able to make it out there and just have that, that one feeling of knowing that I was at the place where it was pulled out of that ground and that layer. Now, of course, the site has been shut down for many years, and I was started collecting after it was already closed, and I didn't have the opportunity to actually be down in the layer, but that would have been something. So the next best thing was being out here, and it was a great day. Found a lot of really cool specimens. So if you get a chance, definitely be on the lookout for these events coming up. The place is not open all the time. It's only when they organize it. So be on the lookout. As of right now, there aren't any places in South Florida that I know of that's open 24/7 like Fort Drum Crystal Mine used to be. And so this is an event-based situation. So if you'd like to learn more about some upcoming events, I'm sure there'll be more. Check out John's website, PacificGeoLab. You'll find a link in my description below. I do have to mention and give him a lot of credit. John and his team put on a great event. When it was done, I was like, wow, this went really smoothly. It was efficient. He provided shade. He had water, even gloves and stuff, basic stuff for the attendees. They went to a lot of trouble to run lines and provided water. If that wasn't water there, honestly, I wouldn't have showed up. That made a lot of difference in finding the small stuff. So it was just well organized and smooth. I was really impressed. Just want to say thank you, John, for putting on a great event. John does want to educate the collectors to do attend the event. So he'll do a quick, short talk on the history of the site. And then also do a demo with a pressure washer on how to clean some of the larger matrix pieces and some of the clams in a very particular way, of course. If you're not able to go to the event but would like to learn more about the origin story or the history, the geology and the stratigraphy of this wonderful site, definitely check out this link I've got in the description to an article published by the SEGS, which basically tells about the origin story of the site and the place and the history. It really gives you a much greater appreciation for the specimens that you will find or have bought. Definitely well worth the read. Yes, everybody's out there looking for the prize mercenaria clams and whelks, but there are so many other treasures out there. And since they have water, it makes all the difference in being able to spot these guys. So be on the lookout for moon snails, art clams, sand dollars, oyster, olive shells, bone, shark teeth. I'm sure I'm forgetting some. I even saw a small intact sea urchin found out there. That was amazing. So a whole lot of beautiful specimens out there, all Ice Age fossils. Just got to be on the lookout for them. Special thanks to Glenn Goldsby from G2 Perspectives, who was out there with his team getting coverage for this initial event, and for making this really cool and amazing video of me from his drone footage of me going suborbital. Coming on to the Rucks Pit Quarry site, heading to the back area. I definitely know there's a lot of cattle in the area. Might still be doing rock production and quarrying, but I'm not positive. Alright, just taking a walk to the lake edge. This is the original Rucks Pit, filled in. They have to pump this thing out all the time to keep it clear so that it can let people dig. They were 15, maybe 20 feet down, if I remember the details. And some people were pulling it out of the lair at the time when they had it drained. And now the place is turned over ownership a couple of times, and it's pretty much cattle, I believe. But we're fortunate to be able to get here and work on some of that original material still. All right, I'm here. Get signed in and see what's the program for today. Hey everybody, Anthony here. Thanks for watching Crystal Miner Rocks. I'm out in Okeechobee today at the Rucks Pit Clam Festival. They did a 4-day event where they opened up the pit to people to collect fossilized crystal clams. I'm looking for the golden calcite. So this is the staging area. Got a bunch of, this is the piles that were dug out from the pit over there. And we're going to be going through them for some golden calcite. Let's get it going. So this is old fill that was brought up before. It's still fairly loose, but a good pick here would do the job also. Huge matrix chunks kind of all around. Might get lucky breaking one of those open. This one right next to me. They haven't turned on the hoses yet, but that's going to make it a little faster as well once that gets going. All right, about 30 minutes into it. Hose down this wall section. Nice one showed up. Actually, first, this guy right here is just a nice surface, solid window there. But look at this guy. It's a half a boat, but I can definitely see a lot of dog tooth right there. Let's get some sun on there. That's a nice looking piece. All right, first winner for today. Here it is, the humdinger of the day. Even a nice bud right there at the corner. So many undamaged points, just an amazing specimen. Ooh, almost missed this fully calcified art clam. Look at that. That gold shining in that light. Nice little quarter boat just showed up. Ah, got a couple of teeth in there. That's a keeper. Went to pick up my glove and look who's sitting there. See if I can get some water on it for you. Ooh, let's see what that is. I think that might just be rock. Yeah, but oh, look at that one. Nice solid gold there with some druzy points. Oh, I'm so glad I flipped this guy over. Just starting to rinse out some big matrix pieces, and this one's got some chunky, not some super big points, but definitely see some definition there. So let's clean that up, bring that back. Time to get to work on Mr. Matrix piece here. See if I can get rid of this portion so we can get a better look at that crystal. There it is. Took a cardboard shim, stuck it in that space there while I just kind of chipped away at it. And this is what we're looking at. It's also one in the back. Didn't do anything to this one yet. I'm so glad they have good pressure. Makes a real difference, and just moving the material and then seeing that golden flash. Then you can decide if it's something that you want to stop or take a look at. And also, they got that big fire hose there at a couple of places, and they're just also helping out to wet down the piles. So they'll come around and ask if you want that done. Otherwise, I'm just doing my thing here as well. Found some great pieces so far. This is funny. Just want you guys to see how I see it. Just blasting away. Take a look. Big blob of gold just shows up. Big window. Solid crystal. Here it is, all cleaned up. It really was a nice rush to see this blob of gold show up when that mud just rinsed out that pile. And just almost a 2-inch window, just amber rich color. I like to use these to basically get some nice fun reactions out of people. Look at that. You got it. Ooh, ah, it's just, look at that big chunk of gold just show up and you light it up. Even in daylight, so that's just like fun. You can just do this anytime. Amazing chunk of gold right there. These Florida Calcite clams, well, just the Florida Calcite in general, they absorb that UV radiation so well. This is long wave, and that phosphorescent property, you know, just continue to discharge that energy for a few seconds, even when the source is gone. I own calcite from pretty much all over the world, and these guys are one of the ones that hold the record for just the longest amount of time that this thing will retain that energy. Shout out to FS Hunter Facebook group. They also make the lights that I use, the Hunter Pros. Been using it for many years. Great product, the best price. Check out this beautiful, I think it's a slipper clam. Still got the color on it too. Check it out, the first whelk just showed up. It's just actually right on the ground. I'm not even sure when it rolled out, but of course no telling if there's any crystal in it, but gonna have to find out. Cutting it open. Got a little thumbnail here, fully crystallized, maybe a moon snail, tiny shell of some sort. The guys just did a hose down, and after it dries a bit, you can see a few, just the small ones that with the druzy. With a nice clam cast right there. These are good keepers. A couple more goodies. This might clean up really well. There's 2 art clams. This one's a solid cast, so that might clean up well. Got a cast of a, I'm not sure if that's a whelk, but a baby whelk. And Got a nice little half clam, lots of teeth there. Looking for the big one. It is back-breaking work even with the hoses. The more material I move, the more luck I got. Check it out, it's caught my eye. My second fossil shell here, a little slipper. I think it's called a slipper clam. It's not calcified, but look at that color on this thing. Love it. Well, found my second well piece here. And up a bit. It doesn't have the greatest color. I think the best pieces have a lighter gray on it, but at least I found the second one. We'll have to cut it open. Meanwhile, something just showed up. Oh, that just flashed up. Let's take a look. Whoa, an epimorph. It's even got the bud and the top still intact. Woohoo! That's a score. Susie from Miami.
Hello.
She is working hard on this probably 200-pound matrix piece there. Been chipping away at it, and she's finding some goodies from there. Some gemmy nuggets. There's a little fragment. Ooh, might have some points. Some promise there. They're doing a demonstration on how to use a power washer to kind of break off some of the top layer clams to get to the calcite window below it. Just hoping for a good payout. Worked off this really big matrix, about the size of that, and just caved off this section here. It had a little bit showing, but I was able to keep it on there. Got a little bit of teeth there and a nice matrix piece here, big one. Okay, I spent like almost 4 hours, I think. 3.5, 4 hours on this 20-foot section. Now I'm gonna take the turn, go further back, and move spots. Right here. Park myself here and I'll work on this side or this side. So you never know. Check it out. I got a cast of a whelk, solid, no crystal, and then I got a looks like a dog turd, a little concretion there. Pretty neat looking stuff. So here's the back side. Backtailing piles. I think there's about 30 people today here. And started working that area. Let's go say hi to Daniel and Sam. So the winners of my win a dig with CMR is here. They decided to pick this dig as their dig of choice. Let's go say hi to Daniel, the lucky guy. All right, so here's Sam and Daniel. He's the winner of the dig, and I'm sure you're having a good time today.
Man, I'm having a blast. We needed some time off, and we're just really enjoying ourselves. And thank you to this guy right here, because I just can't say it enough, man. This is a big prize, and I appreciate it. I'm very, very grateful. And we got some cool stuff.
You're very welcome. How your finds been so far?
Let's see, that's the one he put this
nice,
over there,
nice big half clam there.
This one right here is pretty
Ooh, yeah, look at that beautiful piece. Got a little bit of druzy there. Yeah, very, very nice. And I see you got a couple of whelks ready to cut. Nice. Okay, nice little stadium piece there. All right.
We just got them turned over so that
Gotcha. Oh, double. Oh, nice piece right there.
yeah, it's a little broke, but definitely take that.
They do take a beating coming out.
That's pretty much it for us, right? Those are nice pieces.
Yeah, that's a nice display piece at least, you know. Not everything's gonna be a grade A piece. I'm still looking for that grade A piece. But we'll keep it going. So this is your little pile back here you're working on?
Yeah, we just kind of ended up here and been here all day.
I hear you. That's Sam.
Oh, it was way taller than this one down here.
Let's start. All right, keep it going. Man, Team Daniel, yeah, they crushed it. I saw some pictures of their haul after the cleanup, after the event, and man, they had some really nice pieces that weren't even in the video because they found them later. But I think this one here is the one. Yeah, this one is, they nailed it with this one.
I thought it was a bug.
Amazing little specimen, a whelk, crystallized, and there's some kind of vertebrae still attached to it. It's a beautiful find. Actually, this is actually Sam. Is it Sam?
Yep.
Yeah, Sam found it. Yeah.
Yep, found it.
That's a trip, man.
Probably the best piece I've seen today. Cavity through all the way, and dog tooth all inside. Sweet, huge piece too. Congrats, man.
Yeah, thanks.
This is the first one I found that actually has a chamber all the way through. Unfortunately, small teeth. Let's see if I can get it upside down there for you guys. But there's at least some points there, some nice dog tooth, just small flowers. Just not the big one today yet. There's another one here that came out before that. It's some nice druzy on it right here. Nice betta crystal. James is being my hose man today.
Poser, eh?
He's tearing up that wall. Alright, this might be my second best piece. Even still has a root in it, but at least it has a cavity all the way through. And some decent looking teeth. Sweet. Now that's a beauty, for sure. This is a funny one. Double. Started washing off the mud and sand, and there's a nice layer of gemmy calcite right there. Somebody missed this one. No crystal in there, but there is a whelk attached to it. And there is crystal in this guy. It's probably filled, but if well, it's just a great specimen piece. If I was to cut this, I would definitely see a, you know, maybe a cavity, but even if it's solid, that'd be nice. And then I got some little cool ones. This is a love letter, and it's looking like it's got crystal in it. And a moon snail. Little babies here, good stuff. Hey, something black just showed up. Wow. Super cool. Don't know what it goes through yet, but kind of like my first vertebrae or fossil, ice age fossils I found here. Nice. Yes, just washed this guy off. Solid crystal, part clam. A little bit of actually you can see the teeth right there. Dog tooth. One of the few super pieces I got. Well, this just caught my eye. This I found Mr. Art Clam. Look at that. Little trails on this thing. Really interesting looking. Alright, it was a good choice to move this wall here. We're blasting it down. Found a lot of cool stuff. Including those two full boat ones. Oh, sorry, small but full boats. Oh, look at that little nice nugget. But check it out. Still stuck up there. Nice little half clam. Some druzy on there. Let's see if it's ready to come out. No, Not bad, not bad. 2 buds on there. Now that is a cool piece. I remember putting this guy in the box right away so nothing hits those beautiful crystal tips. Another one caught my eye. Nice red color on this shell here, and then see this guy sticking out. So could this be a shark tooth? Let's turn it this way. I'm not sure. That would be so cool if it was. This is it, all done. This is as far as I'm going to take it with my basic amateur tools, all carved out. It's definitely, I don't think, a shark tooth. I'm thinking more like a crab part or crab claw, but definitely a cool piece, keeper, something different. And to think that I picked it up because there was a little red on the shell on the right side, so definitely a score. I'm on the back side, so this is the tailings piles that we were working off of. Still a lot of material back here. It is a cattle ranch, cows. And over there would be the original pit. It's now flooded in. Hey guys, I'm signing out. Been a great day. Weather held up. Hot, a lot of work, but found some pretty nice pieces. I think this is the first one. Maybe they were about this big, but they had, like, you know, an opening through them and small druzy teeth. So wonderful presentation. They weren't the giant A-grade pieces, but still really nice. So happy to have been able to make it out here. The original Rucks Pit, where all that fill material came out of, maybe 15-20 feet down, and that's also what was brought over to Eddie's place, and you know, now the Fort Drum Crystal Mine, and then of course now a change of ownership to that camping couple. So this is the original place. Rucks Pit all filled in now. Here it is, all cleaned up. Nice frosting of druzy points. Very gemmy. Backside is this huge clam. Did that last piece look fantastic? Yes, it did. Well, here's the deal. When you're done hosing off all the mud and grime off your specimens, they look great when they're wet, but not so nice when they dry up. You'll see the haze and all the damage done for being in the ground all these years, millions of years. So if you want these guys to look beautiful for your displays, I'll show you how to trim them and clean them up. Check out my video on how to do that. Till then, rock on, stay safe. Anthony out. Check out the shell specimens I picked up that day too. Along the years, I've actually gotten calcified versions or calcite filled versions of these shells, of these specimens. Really cool. The calcite just grows in any type of opening, including just the coquina rock, but as well as these moon snail and arc and slipper shells, oyster, scallop. The honey pot. Beautiful nugget here. Loaded with points. Big section of just gemmy. Super duper cool.